My friends, hello. We are still here in Los Angeles for PlayStation Live from E3, and we are going to be talking about Soul Calibur 6. Everyone, I am very excited about this game, and it is so good to have all of you guys here. Let's see, I want to make sure I get names right. Okuba-san.
Yes.
So nice to have you. Mikey, it's Mikey-san.
Yes,
very
Mikey-san.
Nice to have you. And Justin, thank you so much for being here to talk about the game. I guess let me start with just kind of the simple question of what is the game team's core philosophy when building Soul Calibur 6? This is a long series, and this is obviously a huge jump for the franchise. What is your core philosophy?
ソウルキャリバー自体はもう今お話ししたように長い歴史があって、ただなかなかやっぱり、前回の5からですね出すのに時間がかかってしまったっていうのはやっぱりなかなかその会社の方でも認めてもらうのも大変でしたし、ただ逆にそういうソウルキャリバーのブランドがピンチだからこそここまでのシリーズすべて見直して、どういうところがやっぱりお客様にソウルキャリバーの価値を感じていただいたのかっていうところを徹底的にですね議論して分析して、そういう意味では本当にソウルキャリバーらしさをいかにソウルキャリバー6で表現するかっていうのが僕たちのチャレンジでした。
Well, I think as you mentioned that we are dealing with a very long sort of legacy here with the Soul Calibur franchise, and there was some internal, I don't know if struggle is the right word, but a little politics on the inside where there wasn't the right climate as a company to be releasing a Soul Calibur. So it's been a while since Soul Calibur 5, but what we did is we really just revisited all the past Soul Caliburs and really tried to boil it down to the essence of what we felt made Soul Calibur amazing and why it has such a large fan base right now, and really just condense that and put it all into Soul Calibur 6.
Tell us a little bit about what's new in this particular chapter of Soul Calibur 6, because as you said, long-running series, and I'm sure fans are excited about what's next.
E3 中に、公開させていただいたまずストーリーモードというのがありまして、これはですねあえてソウルキャリバー1と2の時代に戻してソウルキャリバーとソウルエッジが生まれた原点、光と闇の原点というところをですね今一度僕らが定義し直してお客様に楽しんでもらおうというふうに思って作ってます。過去のシリーズの中でも最大級のボリュームで一人オフラインの部分が遊べますんで、ぜひそこは楽しみにしててほしいなと思います。
So one thing that we just showed at E3 is a very comprehensive story mode, and we're taking the timeline all the way back to about Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2, when we're talking about Soul Calibur versus Soul Edge, light versus darkness, and that was a story we really wanted to revisit and retell with what we have available to us today. So I think it has a lot in store for people who are a longtime fan of the franchise, and I think volume-wise, it's safe to say that this is the most packed Soul Calibur of them all. So.
A bold claim.
Yes.
Go ahead, Justin.
This is a series that you alluded to this. This is a series that has been around for a very long time. The mid-90s for the original Soul Edge way back when. What do you think are some of the biggest and most important enhancements that have come to the series over the years?
その長年にわたって一番このシリーズにとってのこの大事な進化というかこう変化。
ソウルキャリバー自体はおっしゃる通り長い歴史をあって、その中でも剣を持った戦いっていうのはシリーズを重ねるごとにいろいろと変化してきています。で、このソウルキャリバー6においてソウルキャリバーらしさとして僕たちが一番気にしたことは、剣を持って憧れの武器を持ってそれを振り回す楽しさ、それから8A ランに代表されるようにリングの中を自由に 3D 空間を自由に動き回れる楽しさ、ここがソウルキャリバーがソウルキャリバーたるゆえんですし、このソウルキャリバー6でとっても大事にしたところです。
I think over the years we really emphasized the idea that this is a fighting game in which weapons are kind of the star. Like we're dealing with all kinds of swords, various types of weapons, and we really wanted to make taking up that weapon that you might have always wanted to try but obviously don't have the ability to in real life, and just making it really satisfying when swinging this weapon, giving the player the freedom to move around space. That I think has been a very essential part of the Soul Calibur experience. So again, we tried to put all of that into Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, great.
I think one of the coolest things about Soul Calibur is sort of the fusion of settings and art styles that comes with the game. I mean, there's some historical fantasy. There's just pure fantasy. There's like, martial arts and Chinese martial arts in the game. What are the things that inspires your team from all these different genres, and how do those all kind of come together in Soul Calibur?
やっぱりソウルキャリバーの世界観としては当然さっきも話したようにソウルキャリバーとソウルエッジでこれが、光と暗闇それから善対悪、そこの世界観がやっぱり一番コアにあってそこからそのソウルキャリバーらしい世界観というのを長年作ってきたんでやっぱりそこは今までの延長線上しっかりとお客様に楽しめるものを作ろうっていうものもありますし、今お話のあった武器に関してはやっぱり、憧れの武器が例えば博物館とかに行ってこう古い武器とかが飾ってあるとなんか手に取ってこう振り回したくなると思うんですよね。でそういう武器を、取り込んでいってそれをソウルキャリバーらしい格闘にいかに落とし込んでいくかっていうのが今までやってきたことですしこのソウルキャリバー6でもやっていることです。
I think it's interesting you mentioned the various world settings because that is a very important aspect, I think, of the entire Soul Calibur franchise. And of course, at the very beginning, there was Soul Calibur and Soul Edge, light versus darkness, these two weapons, good and evil. You can call it whatever you want. But I think at the essence of it all is the idea of a weapon. And I think in many ways, the weapons have kind of driven a lot of what we see in the evolution of Soul Calibur. And we started adding to the world in order to really just give these weapons a stage to shine upon. So if you're walking through a museum and you see this weapon from who knows what feudal era or, you want to just pick it up and swing it. We are
which we do not recommend.
Do not recommend. But we are the medium through which you can do that is how I see it.
Safely from the comfort of your own home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love to just like poke that pole.
Well, that's the beauty of the game, right?
Yeah, of course. And before I let you guys go, I'm just curious. Specific mechanics, fighting mechanics that have changed in Soul Calibur 6. Is there anything you can share with us today?
まず初心者の初めて手にするお客様がですね、すぐに楽しんでいただけるようにまず覚えていただきたいシステムとしてはリバーサルエッジというシステムを入れてます。でこれを発動させると3組のじゃんけんの仕組みで、相手がどんなに上手いお客様でも一度はその相手との読み合い駆け引きができるっていう仕組みになっています。で当然これにはリスクはつけてあるのでどんどん上手くなるとリバーサルエッジを使うシーンっていうのは減っていくとは思うんですけれどもリバーサルエッジを通じてソウルキャリバーの縦切り横切りもしくは横移動っていうシステムが自然に理解できるような形になってるんで、本当にソウルキャリバーこれまで遊んだことないお客様に関してはリバーサルエッジっていう新しいシステムからまず入っていただければなと思います。
There is a very new and kind of challenging mechanic even for us called the reversal edge. And what this does is it allows the player to parry the opponent's attack and go into this rock, paper, scissors kind of three-way guessing mechanic. And it what it allows very beginning players, I think it's safe to say that if a player is very experienced, 9 times out of 10, they're just going to landslide the beginner. And that's not a very fun experience for the beginner. So what this allows you to do is even though you might lose the match, it'll give you that one chance to feel like you're on the same stage and the same platform as this experienced player. And I think as players get better and better at Soul Calibur, they're going to use this mechanic less and less because there is a risk-reward that kind of diminishes. But having said that, it's a very good way for players to understand the basics, the vertical slash and the horizontal slash and dashing the slide, and how those all interact with each other on a larger scale throughout the game and not just in the context of the reversal edge.
Go ahead, Dud.
Quick shout out, by the way, from my boy Kalik. Any Kalik players out here?
I love it. Okuba-san, before I let you go, obviously there are some Soul Calibur fans in the room and watching at home. Do you have any messages for the Soul Calibur community before Soul Calibur 6 comes out?
最初に、ソウルキャリバー6をアナウンスさせていただいて2018年に発売させていただくということをお伝えしたんですけれどもようやく発売日を発表することができました、10月19日にグローバルローンチさせていただきます。 非常に他のねゲームタイトルもいっぱい出る混み合ってる時期なんですけれども、本当に僕たちとしては最後まで調整を続けていいものをお客さんに出したいということで、この発売日にさせていただきました。少しお待たせしてしまったんですけども、逆に正々堂々と自信を持って発売できることになりましたので、ぜひ一度遊んでいただければなと思います。
Well, since our announcement of the game, we committed to a 2018 release date, and it's the 20th anniversary of Soul Calibur, so I think it's very appropriate in that regard. But really, I know it's coming out on October 19th on the PlayStation, so please check that out. But in that regard, I think it's going to be a little crowded. I understand it's holiday season, but I negotiated with my bosses and said, look, we want to polish this for as long as possible. So we have created something that I can be very proud of. I'm very confident to put this out in the world, and I hope you all enjoy it.
Awesome. Okuba-san, Mikey, thank you both so much for joining me and talking about Soul Calibur 6 coming to PS4. Justin, thank you as well. And everyone, thank you for watching here and at home. We have more coming. PlayStation Live from E3 is going to continue in just a couple minutes. And until then, we will see you soon. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
PlayStation